Okay, guys, today we're going to be talking about this SJW piece of shit, Sean Schemmel, and his giant ass ego. Now, this guy thinks he's the real voice of Son Goku. He thinks he's the best voice of Son Goku. He thinks he's the only voice of Son Goku. Well, he's not. The real voice of Son Goku is voiced by Masako Nozawa. She's been voicing Son Goku since 1986, the original Dragon Ball. Now this guy, he's known for trying to block other English voice actors from attending the same Dragon Ball conventions as he does at the same time. Because he wants to be the only fucking voice of Son Goku. Well, he's not. And also, he's been spreading lies and rumors and speculation about poor Vic Mignogna, which are not true. Now, in 2016, I tweeted at Sean Schemmel, Masako Nozawa is the real voice of Son Goku. You're just a cheap, gimmicky imitator. Hashtag Dragon Ball Super. Then I tweeted at him again. Black Kamehameha! Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Now, I didn't know this guy has a fucking skin that's paper thin. So, he immediately tweeted me back with a snarky remark, and immediately I was blocked. Because he's a little bitch. Now, he tweeted at me, yes, he is, but she doesn't happen to speak English. So I do what I can, ... Hashtag thanks for the unnecessary insult. Well, I think it was very necessary, because you're a fucking SJW piece of shit with an ego that goes from about as far from here to Japan. Now today, I was reading a tweet that was directed at Sean Schemmel from someone who recently liked one of my things on Twitter. Now, he tweeted at Sean Schemmel, there is no reason to watch Dragon Ball Super dubbed version. Sean Schemmel said no to the possibility of having Goku Black dubbed by one of the original Gokus. See where I'm going with this? I know it would have been better than Beta Bitch's European Goku. What a shame. Don't worry, Karma's a bitch. Well, Karma is a bitch because I found this tweet and I immediately responded to this tweet, and it happened to be added at Sean Schemmel too because he was added in the tweet. So I said, I personally hate this idiot with his overblown ego. I don't watch the dub anyway. There's only one original voice of hashtag Goku, in my opinion, and that's at Masako Nozawa. And then he immediately responded, you do not know anything about me or my ego. Perhaps spend some time getting to know me instead of believing random things you hear on the internet. Well, Sean Schemmel, are you going to come hang out with me? Are you going to come and smoke a blunt with me? Are you going to come have a beer with me? Because I don't think I'm going to get to know you because, see, you immediately make these stupid-ass, snarky-ass comments, and you immediately block people like a little bitch. And then delete your tweet. So you can see he blocked me immediately. So I couldn't respond to his tweet. So it said the tweet wasn't there. So I thought he deleted it. But I've had someone check on his Twitter, and apparently he didn't. But he might as well have, because he blocked me immediately like a little bitch when he's telling me to get to know him. Well, I don't want to get to know him anyway, because he's an SJW piece of shit little bitch. who raped and ruined Dragon Ball. So I wrote back immediately, I've had a run-in with you before on here on my previous account, and you said something snarky and blocked me like a little bitch. Like you most likely will again. See, I knew he was going to immediately block me, because that's the way he is. That's his character. He's a little bitch. He says these little snarky remarks, and then just blocks you, because he thinks he's better than everyone else, but he's not. I've seen and heard enough about you on YouTube with your big ego. I don't accept no imitators. Only one voice of Goku. Hashtag Masako Nozawa. So, I thought he deleted the tweet like the fucking little bitch that he is. So I said, you deleted your tweet? Question mark. LOL. Coward. Because he's known for deleting tweets. So, I realized that he blocked me like a little bitch. I knew he was going to block me. So, I tweeted at his boss / little butt buddy, the voice of Vegeta. So I said, this is how one of your voice actors / little butt buddies acts towards a real hashtag Dragon Ball fan publicly and acts like a coward and blocks then delete his tweet. This is why no one respects your dub and knows there's a conspiracy against @VicMignana. Hashtag Japanese sub for life. Now you know the voice of Vegeta is his boss. But he's never gonna reprimand Sean Schemmel, because they're both bud buddies. They're both millionaires. They don't give a fuck about us. See, they work for Funimation. And Funimation didn't make Dragon Ball. They just bought the license for America. And they mutilate Dragon Ball. They change the scripts. They totally changed the whole feel of the character of Goku. They totally changed the whole feel of an episode by making these little script changes, by changing the music, by fucking shit up here, fucking shit up there, totally mutilating Dragon Ball. So I didn't actually expect him to do anything about it, but you know, I do what I could. Like that motherfucker says. So there you can see the picture of what he said. Because he's a coward. But, yeah, so let's just get one thing straight, Sean. You're not the real voice of Son Goku. You're not the only voice of Son Goku. You're just a cheap, bargain basement imitator. But see, you're not even imitator, because you'll never, ever be on the level of Masako Nozawa. Because she's the best and only voice of Son Goku, in my opinion. And all this bullshit, all these lies that you try to talk about Vic Mignogna, that's just part of your SJW agenda. See, no one believes you, no one believes Monica for a second. Because you're both lying, disgusting pieces of shit that just want to placate to your own egos. See, I wasn't the one that was triggered when I tweeted at you. You were the one that was triggered by me, because you couldn't just ignore my tweet. See, you're so soft, your skin is so fucking paper thin, that you just had to respond to placate your own ego. Because you think you are fucking Goku. But, surprise, surprise, you're not. And I bet a piece of shit like this, he's just waiting for, God forbid, Masako Nozawa to pass away, so he will be the only voice of Son Goku, the most famous voice of Son Goku. So everyone will stop watching the original Japanese version, the original sub, the original dub, and then switch over to the dark side. Switch over to Funimation and watch that garbage that's on Cartoon Network every week. That raped and mutilated version of Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z. Well, you know what? I'm never going to watch that bullshit. I'm never going to watch that version, because that's not the real Dragon Ball. You could buy the property, you can buy the license all you want. It doesn't mean that's the real Dragon Ball. The real Dragon Ball is made in Japan by Bird Studios and Toei Animation. The real voice of Son Goku is voiced by Masako Nozawa. So you just better hope and pray that nothing happens to you, because just because you're young doesn't mean you're going to last. Doesn't mean you can outlive Masako. You know, people die young all the time. You know, people get into car accidents, people have heart attacks, people have unexpected strokes, unexpected seizures. They fall down and die. Just like that. So, don't be counting on being the only voice of Son Goku now or forever. And even if something did happen to Masako, you'll never, ever replace her legacy. You'll never, ever be on her level. You'll never, ever reach legendary status like Masako Nozawa. You know, that's why you're just a cheap imitator. You're just a wannabe. You're just an SJW piece of crap with fucking Ronald McDonald hair and an ugly fucking jawline, chiseled fucking jawline that looks like a fucking gargoyle, with glasses that make you look like a dork. Now you want to talk about all this bullshit about Vic Mignogna? Now he's a better voice actor than you ever be too. In fact, I think you're just jealous of him because people like him better than you. People like Brawly a lot more than your Goku, than your bastardized version of Goku. So, you could take a fucking bastardized, mutilated version of Dragon Ball Super and shove it up your fucking ass.